Hey guys, today's get ready with me / makeup tutorial, whatever, is going to be a kind of grunge-ish inspired look. Like, I'm not trying to be grunge or replicate totally the original grunge scene. I just really like the muddy brown smoky eye look, and I think that's kind of what people on YouTube have been calling grunge lately. So I just wanted to give it a go. I'm going to be using mostly drugstore products, so that's always a plus. Let's get started. I'm gonna start out by using my MAC Watchmaster foundation. Yes, I know, not drugstore, but lots to follow, I promise. Use this Real Technique sculpting brush to blend it in. Using my Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer, I'm going to do a slight amount of under eye coverage. I'm not going to go crazy or anything. I think the brightening look is not that grunge-ish inspired, so I'm just going to be using a little tiny bit. Next, I will use some Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I'm going to be putting a little bit of that on my eyelids. I'm first going to take this Gosh eyebrow pencil, by the way, in shade 03 Greybrown, and I'm just going to be filling in some bare spots and giving myself more of a full powdery look, and then I'll go in and refine with the Annabelle Universal Taupe afterwards because it does have a smaller, skinnier tip and you can kind of just really get in there. And here I am just brushing my brow hairs down before I go in with my Annabelle skinny brow, just so I can get a really defined line. For cheeks, I'm going to take my NYX Blush, and this is in the shade Taupe, which is just a really nice, cool, neutral contour shade. And I'm also going to be using the NYX contour brush with that. I'm going to very lightly, because this stuff is crazy pigmented, dip that into the product and contour a little bit right there. And as an all-over kind of flush of very light color, I'm going to be using this L'Oreal True Match blush. This is in the shade W1-2 Bare Honey, which is just a very natural looking, slightly shimmery shade. And with a flat brush, I'm just going to kind of put that all over my cheeks and around the perimeter of my forehead. I'm first going to take the NYX Contour Blush, again, the same that I used to contour, and just sweeping that all over my lid as like a very light base. Next, I'm going to take a blending eyeshadow brush and this Milani eyeshadow in 03 Bella Cappuccino, which is a lovely satin matte taupey mushroom brown color. I'm just going to pack that on the brush and go up and down in a diagonal motion right there. This technique is especially good for those of us with hooded eyes. If you don't have hooded eyes, you can always just go in the typical windshield washer motion, but I'm going in an up and down diagonal like that. This next product is really the star of the show, and it is the Maybelline Color Tattoo Leather 24-Hour Cream Eyeshadow, and this one is in the shade Creamy Beige, which is kind of just like a neutral warm tone, also taupey color. And I'm just going to be applying this with my finger, so I'm going to dip that into the product and just pat that all over my lid and then also kind of above my crease as well. Don't be afraid to really pack that on there. We want the color to be kind of heavy. We'll now take a eyeshadow brush. This one is kind of dense, and we're going to just clean up the edges a little bit and make sure there's no like fingerprints. Now with a quite small eyeshadow brush, you're going to take this same Maybelline Color Tattoo and go underneath the lash line. Don't be afraid to bring that down quite far. Once you have mascara on, you'll look less crazy. Now I'm gonna take this brown eyeliner, and this is just a dark brown matte liner from Rimmel, and I'm just going to line the lash line top and bottom, but not the waterline. And taking that same small brush that we use with the Maybelline color tattoo that still has a little bit of access color on it, we're just going to kind of blend that out. Now it's time for mascara, and I'm just going to take a super black mascara. This one is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Original. Oh, I don't know what lipstick to use. Maybe I'll mix these two together on the back of my hand. That's artsy, right? But first I'm going to line my lips with this NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Beige. And here is the final look. I think this look is very wearable, and I think it is still like slightly grungy inspired, especially with like the super smoked out taupey eye. You'll notice that I didn't use bronzer with this look either, and that's because I feel like a slightly paler look is really just more that style. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this little tutorial get ready with me, and hope you feel inspired to try it. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and do not forget to subscribe. I try to put out videos 2 or 3 times a week. Love you guys, bye!